Hi friends, I just want to explain some things that has to do with spelling. First of all, this is more towards you, but also to your parents, so they understand how we can learn spelling. There's so many ways to learn spelling. There's a traditional way, and I'm going to provide this sheet on my web page. There's a remedial way, and then there's a specialized way. And I just want to point out that because there's so many different ways to learn spelling, I'm going to show you a lot of different strategies. Okay? So, because some work for some people and some don't work for other people. Alright, inside your building, writing, cursive, handwriting, and spelling words, I want you to open this up, and we turn the page, and then there's a plastic sheet, and then you'll find all of the tabs right here, and it's the very last tab. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the 6th tab right after your cursive handwriting. Okay, so flip that open, and inside this plastic sheet here is letters, and so you can cut these apart, and I suggest putting them in a Ziploc bag. And what I would do is I would separate all of the capital letters, and I would also separate all of the vowels, because that's what you're going to need to use for your spelling. So if you cut these apart, make sure you put the lowercase vowels in one bag, put all of the uppercase in another bag, and then put all your consonants in a third bag. Okay? Then there's many different ways you can practice your spelling. So if you're tired of doing Spelling City games, you can also practice this. Okay? Now notice there's only 3 pages, and so on this last page is a plastic sheet that has, I think most of you have a yellow sheet inside of it. It's just a blank sheet. This is where I would like you to, whatever day you're trying to practice spelling, decide which page you want to use on that day. So let's just say I want to use this page. You can take the page out and slip this page in, and then with your dry erase markers you can practice in different colors your spelling words. Okay, does that make sense? Just like that. Okay, you know, and I know that like this one says a pencil, a crayon, and a marker, but because you only have one page, you can only use it once if you actually write on it, use markers. Okay, all right, and the other way that you can use this, put this back, another way that you can use this plastic sheet with the yellow page is just practice writing your words, or do a spelling test. Record your voice on your device, somewhere on your device, and then use it in a sentence. So for example, if I recorded my voice, I said canning, we enjoy canning tomatoes, canning. Then you would pause your audio and you would write canning. Then I would record again my voice, the next one, tanning. She enjoys tanning in the summer, tanning. Then I would pause the audio and I'd write my word. That way you're practicing hearing those, you have to listen to how they use the word, and then you can practice it. Okay? Alright, now the next way I'm going to teach you on how to practice your spelling, and this is a great way, let's see, let me grab, okay, the next way I'm going to teach you is a great way. I used to do this a lot with my students when we were together in the classroom. So I'm gonna show you how to do it, and then I'm gonna explain as we go. Okay. All right. So you will have a, let's see, I got this one. I'll put this on my web page because you don't have it inside of your binders. There, I'll have this page and I'll have this page. I find that this page is the best page to use because wherever there's a star, that's where you're going to write your word. Okay. So a 5-column paper, and it's we'll give it to each student. The first column contains your words written by you, and you need to make sure you have them double checked by your parents, because if you practice your words wrong, that's not good. Okay, so make sure you write your spelling words on this side. Okay, make sure they're correct. And then before you start, and again, you can record your voice with doing the words just like I talked about earlier. Let's see. So we're going to, before dictation, students fold the first column under so that the simultaneous words cannot be seen. Okay, so what that means is we're going to fold these words back just like this. Now, if you don't have a printer, you can make your own, maybe have your parents help you, but it's important to have 2 lines and the star right here, okay? And so they want you to fold the first column right here like that, okay? So once you have this done, then you're going to listen to the recording that you did. And so, like, for example, I gotta look back here. Okay. The word is couldn't. So if you recorded your voice and said, she couldn't eat candy today, couldn't. Where the star is, that's where you're going to write the word. And I'm actually going to misspell it because I want to show you what it looks like when we misspell. Okay? All right. The next word, again, I have to look on my sheet because I just wrote some words. Okay, the next word is, and when you're doing this, you're not looking at that first column, okay? The next word is shouldn't. Okay. The next word is dishpan. Dishpan. Okay. All right. So that's just basically what we do. And then what you want to do once you've finished all of the words and you're writing again next to that star, you're going to flip it back open. Okay. And this is where the theory is self-correcting, and that really helps you because you are grading it and you're zeroing in on the letters and how to spell it, and you're doing the correcting. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm looking at both columns. So C, yep, that's right. O, U, oh, I forgot my L. So then when I make a mistake, I need to come up with a different color, and I need to write the correct spelling. Okay, and I realize I forgot the L and I forgot the N and the apostrophe T. You could even write it like I did here, but then you have to write the correct spelling up above. Okay, so let's go down to the next one. S-H-O-U-L-D. Oh, I spelled should right. Oh, but I forgot my N apostrophe T. So S-H-O-U-L-D N apostrophe T. And I want to keep going back and double checking my spelling, because if we practice it incorrectly, that's not good. Okay, so once you've gone through and corrected in a different color, you could do colored pencils or markers, whatever you want. Then you're going to fold your page again and hit play on your device so that you can listen to what the word is. Okay, so couldn't, and the other one is shouldn't. Okay, and then once I go through all of those words, you go back to the original column, or you know you wrote, because you're being very careful, you're writing the top one correctly. Okay, otherwise, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll tell students, okay, you actually have to fold that paper so that you can see that first column. So we have column 1 and column 3. That way it's easier for them to compare. So C, C, O, O, U, U, L, L, D, D, N, N. Oh, I forgot my apostrophe. So I have to write it again up above, just like this. And then shouldn't, I know I missed this apostrophe, so I'm going to write it right here. Okay, then we'll do it again. Okay, so I'm going to fold my paper again to that line. I'm going to flip my page over, and then we're going to do it again. Writing by the star, couldn't. Shouldn't. Okay, and then you'll go through your list, and then you'll go back, and again, you really want to go back to this first list because you know that that is spelled correctly. Just in case you made a mistake, you really want to compare these two columns. Take your different color marker. Yes, I got it right. I got it right. Okay, now it's your choice. The ones that you get right, you can keep practicing again if you want to. Or if you say you only missed 3 or 4 of them, then what I would do is so if I got these correct, I would just circle the star so that when I go back to practice the last column, I know that I don't have to practice the one I got correct, but you can. It's not a problem. So then I know I don't have to write this one. I don't have to write this one. Then there's this one I can practice. Does that make sense? So the ones that are not circled, I write. Okay. So that is the self-correcting strategy. Again, if you need a piece of paper, you just have a piece of paper in front of you like this. And again, you just draw it out and practice those words. Okay, kiss your brain, friends. Nice job.